Obviously, you've seen the title and the thumbnail. If you haven't, I will reiterate. Today's video is going to be about the difference between us and the rich. There's really only, like, this is not going to be a long video. It's not going to be a crazy video. It's not going to blow your mind. It may. But the only difference between us and the rich, actually, there's a few reasons. But the main reason is we don't want it bad enough. Plain and simple. For example, I know a few people that have made it, they've made millions, a million at, certain amounts, like great amounts of money. Not even just millions, just hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they are no different than us. Intellectually, even intellectually, they might be dumber than us. Like, okay, not to knock anyone, but for example, like streamers like Neon. People typically say he doesn't deserve what he has. Right? They say he's just some loser that blew up. Bro, he's literally no different than like a high schooler. He acts like a high schooler. I don't know his age or anything. I'm just saying, like, he acts like a high schooler. So he just has the discipline to enact his plan, his vision. He had a vision. Okay, I want to be a successful streamer. I want to make content, and I want to monetize it. What did he do? He did that. And I don't know if that means that he gave things up. I'm assuming that he sacrificed and it took him time to blow up, but I don't know if that means that he gave up like whatever his vices were, like video games or stuff like that. But the common denominator between the rich is that they don't waste time because time is valuable. They're stuck on their goal. They will give up, they will sacrifice whatever they need to sacrifice at that time during the low points to get to where they want to get to, being the high points, being financially stable, being financially free, having freedom to do stuff. And the poor live backwards. So, I mean, I know for example, for me, I love video games. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, I freaking, my desk is a mess, but without showing you too much, you got a PS5 controller, freaking Xbox Elite controller. Like, I love video games. I play all types of video games. I grew up playing them. I love streaming them. I just like playing them. So I noticed lately, I've been noticing that they're just becoming a distraction. And I've always known that they were time consuming, but they're so time consuming to the point where it's making it so I don't get my goals done. Because I personally would love to be a content creator. I would love to go to the point where I'm making full-time income off of content creation, to be blunt. And then also being able to like meet people like DDG, meet people like Taekwondo, people like that. You know what I mean? So, and for example, he got to a point where he's financially stable and he's grown on YouTube and he's established because he said it himself. This came out of his mouth. Taekwondo's mouth. There's a clip about it, a video about it somewhere out there. But I remember watching it. I remember vividly that he said he had to sacrifice something to get to where he wanted to be. And that was school for him. He's intellectual. He's smart. He call him a hood intellectual, bro. He came from the slums, but he still has his wits about him, bro. He knows how to conduct himself. You know, they call it wise beyond your years. That's what Taekwondo is, bro. It's not to glaze. I'm just saying, like, he gave up school to get to where he wanted to be. Point blank, period. And he's a smart guy. He was doing really well in school, just gave it up because he knew content creation could go somewhere for him because he had that mindset. It's just a shift, bro. And I'm starting to see it a little bit. It's starting to kind of click. So yeah, I've been taking a lot of time to reflect on that. The difference between us and the rich is they act on their goals and they act on their plans, but we don't. It's the only difference between us and them. And they stick to it. They don't just start and then be like, oh, I don't feel like doing this. No. It's a mindset shift. It's a lifestyle change, bro. It's food for thought. It's been hitting me hard because like I know I'm very convicted about freaking video games, bro. Like I love them, but there's a time and a place, and I go well beyond the amount of time I should be playing them. And my dad said, you don't want to strip pleasure from yourself. It's just you wanna do it in moderation. So I guess a workaround for that would be to get all my stuff done like this, like film, batch film, do all that kind of stuff, and then go back and play the game afterwards. You know what I mean? Like get all my stuff done, read, stuff like that. I don't know. I guess that would be it. But just, yeah, like wasting your time with stuff that is pleasurable now but it can hurt you in the future has a caveat, bro. And that caveat is you will be so much worse off in the future. I'd rather grind now while it's easy and I don't have a family for one and I don't have like a steep amount of bills. I'd rather grind now and just get it over with and then just be cool. Be cool and later on. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just food for thought, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. I've been trying to be consistent, but it's a mindset shift. We're gonna get there. Don't worry, guys. I love it. I love you guys. Take care.